I'm actually an immigrant from Ethiopia, and having come to the United States, thinking that money grows on trees in the U.S. and everybody's happy-go-lucky, and to discover that there's millions and millions of people that are suffering poverty, repression by the state, that racism is still rampant, that all sorts of people lack access to health care, jobs, and the hypocrisy and corruption of the political elites.
Fundamentally, I think it stems back to like the recession, which I think is the case for a lot of people, a lot of young people right now. Basically being like slapped in the face with like how terribly contradictory the system is.
Because how can you believe that all of this misery and suffering and environmental destruction is unnecessary and then not be compelled to try and fight for a more just and more equal system?
There's too much pain and heartache and suffering, and it doesn't need to be that way.
Capitalism doesn't work. It doesn't work for me or my family or anybody I grew up with.
This system's not working economically, but it's also not working to fix the environment. It's also not working to end racism and sexism. It's not working to end the corruption and domination of our political system by a tiny elite of billionaires. Our system's not working on a whole number of fronts, and I think that a fundamental change is necessary.
Well, I'm a socialist because particular events in my lifetime, being born in a suburb of Mobile that's 95% black, extremely poor, a city that's been, this is Pritchard, Alabama, I'm speaking of, by the way, a city that's been compared to cities like the slums of Lagos, Nigeria, the slums of Mumbai, the slums of Quito, Ecuador. Growing up in this atmosphere, seeing the people in it, knowing many of these people to be smart people who are relegated to second-class status in life because of the way capitalism has ruined their lives. It puts it all in perspective to show what capitalism can do for those people and what it has the potential to do for me, and that's absolutely nothing. I'm a socialist because I want to see the human people from all backgrounds, come to their greatest potential, and there's no way to do that under capitalism. That can only be done in a socialist system.
Now that I have a son that's 7 years old, for me the ideas came to life because what kind of future will he have if we continue on with this train wreck of global capitalism, planetary crisis, police terror in our communities, and so to raise a young black boy in this society at this particular moment, at this particular time in history, to be a socialist is the only way that I can bestow upon him a better world that is dignified, that's rooted in justice and liberty and true freedom.
I see the need to just like build a new table. Like I don't want a seat at the table anymore as like a woman, as a young person, and I think that it's like we scrap it and build something new.
If the system is not working here, then it can't work anywhere else, and it requires building a fundamentally different, more just, more democratic system, and that would be socialism.